glimpse like a hen tree.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And oh boy, I thought, well, what the heck? I spent another 7-8 hours on that template guideline thing for the Ruda truck again. I thought, yeah, I might as well see if I'm getting anywhere. So I got a few things worked out on it, and enough to rehabilitate the old school skin, but there's still difference of scale on the hood, and I've got to fix the stripes across the hood. The lineup is working really good on this cap. The 86 is working fine. Steps are still a work in progress. They're kind of all over the shop. But it's all small stuff now, I think. So yeah, where we are is McAllen, Texas. We're going to Victoria to U.S. Foods. So yeah, we can look at the map. It's not real far, 274, so no point in just jumping in and going crazy. Okay, that looks like one that's going to be parking right in front by the gas pumps. It says the food delivery to a convenience store at a gas station. Just kind of cool. So we got the old 3406 from Zmod. And I can't remember who this was supposed to be from. Can't remember. Was it, oops, we're rolling backwards here. Burt Reynolds' truck or Evel Knievel's or somebody famous in theory owned the truck that the recording came from. I can't remember who it is. Rear bumper's working out. The deck plate is working out. Oh, I started it too soon. I always forget that. I'll wait for a couple beeps here. Try that many, see if that's enough. Yeah, that worked. I got the long one, and halfway through the second beep, it worked. So there's things that just are never going to work on this one, I guess, and might as well get that out of the way. That light bar for the air filter lights, no idea where it's getting its paint from, but it doesn't line up. The air cleaner hose, if you do the paint, if it's painted, there's a stripe across it, sort of starting halfway up. That doesn't look very good. And it depends, I guess, where your stripe is on the truck, where it's picking it from. It'd be nice to know where that is so you could do something about it. And still, I think I'm going to not be putting anything on the fuel tanks anymore, because there's 10 cabs now. And there's just going to be so many paint jobs anyway that to add a different variant for each length of fuel tank just gets absurd. You're going to have, and then all the different, just everything. It's crazy. You'd have 30 skins to do one paint job that's going to cover everything. So by eliminating the paint jobs or the fuel tanks, because now the different sizes are available in all the different trucks. It pretty much makes them unpaintable. We're gonna have to get that lane.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, shoot. We gotta turn right up there, pretty sure. Good. Kind of hard to tell from that. Ooh, rev that up a little high there. So I'm trying out which interior do we have? I think we have the, oh darn it all, I forget now. It's the one of the new interiors. There's three. Like we have the 100th anniversary, and you can change. You put different logo on the glove box lid and on the door, the wood trim on the door.
Right.
And it looks like if you select one of the fancy new interiors that has its own dash style, you can choose the paint option and get this, you know, like I'll put this wood trim. Maybe not always the same wood grain, but if you select a painted dash, you're going to get wood grain on most of them. Most of the skins I'm going to do for it. Or I should say redo. And we got a custom chrome gauge trim. And the surround is new. The, you know, the rectangular frame around everything. That's new. Yeah, I came to the sad realization today that after spending hours and hours working on, so the top of the fender is painted on one place on the template, and the fronts and backs of the fenders are painted on another, and there's a bunch of different varieties and they're all over the shop. They're just not going to happen. You'll be able to put a stripe across it from one end to the other, but I'm not going to be able to match up, like if you put a crazy pattern that's going to go across all those items. That's just not going to happen. Going to have to settle for a simple stripe, or putting like a logo on the back like we have here, or a pinstripe in this case. That's too bad, but there's just no way around it. It's just what they've done. And I spent probably between today and yesterday and the first time I went out, so that's 3 days now, I've put effort into this thing. I'm probably way over 25, oh yeah, 24, 25 hours. And I've spent about half of that trying to do something about the rear fenders and make them super paintable. But it's not going to happen, and I'm kind of bummed I spent that much time on it. A real sort of feeling of defeat. But, you know, I had to prove it, I guess, to myself that that wasn't going to happen, so I gave it a good shot. Guess all those trees there, we won't get the wide side. Oh, well, that's sort of one. Oh, better be careful here. They may slow down. Or not. Yeah, so putting aside those rear fender pattern thing going right across one end to the other, I think the rest of it should work out okay, and you know, gonna have to be content with that and then get after it. But the other concern I have with trying to put them in skin packs is just the number of cabs and how big those skins are going to be. So I may end up having to make it doable, because so say for example, what I like to do, and I've done a lot in the past but I'm moving away from, is the stickers on the side of the sleeper, putting them in a specific location for each sleeper cab. And I'm probably going to have to quit doing that, just with this truck in particular, just because of the 10 cabs. That would definitely mean you're on to 10 skins per truck, barring any other differences. And then if I was to do that, it's right here, thanks. If I was to do that for a really complicated skin, or a bunch of them, and put them in a skin pack, the skin pack would be like a gigabyte. It'd be huge. So I want to bear in mind, I want to do a skin pack out of this. So let's see, what are we going to have here? I don't know, 75,000 pounds maybe? Maybe more. Actually more. I don't know, 73. Panicked at the end there, thinking I forgot something.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Riviera, FFA. I don't know what FFA means. see that? Guys just stopping in the middle of the road. No reason. Uh-oh. That scared that guy away, no? Changing lanes on a solid line, but I think there's folks who want to go faster through here than I do.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, another news, I finally ordered some new RAM for the skinning PC, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah, because I get a bunch of stuff open and I go to do something and it's run out of memory all the time because I have too many things open. But then you got to start picking and choosing. And if you're knees deep in a crazy project like some of these skins, I'll have all kinds of things open and just for pieces that go into the skin and photos and all kinds of things. And yeah, it's kind of a bummer. You go to open that one more thing and it goes, can't, you're out of memory, and the game gets pretty, or not the game, the PC gets pretty slow between screens as we go to save something and the music in the headset stops while it computes what's going on and gets it all crunched, and then music comes back on. Yeah, it's pretty goofy. Oh, photo time. Oh, geez. Better jump in here, see how fast I was going there. For a minute there, I thought I was going pretty slow, and I was going down a gear. We're going 68 miles an hour. So now with these sliding rear tandems on the long trailers, it's really handy for like this place we're going. I'm pretty sure this will be one that we got to kind of get it in and mix it up with the folks filling up with gas at the gas bar. And
Right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
tree was behind a plane was behind a tree that whole way, trying to get a beat on him heading down to his landing
Keep left.
strip, and he was
50 yards, turn left.
outfoxed me, maneuvered himself behind a tree, and that's the way that ended. Oh, I'm going to have a link at the bottom of the video. I'm going to change the way it is down there, because I always just put mod, what's it say? Mod something below. Mod links below, something like that. And then I put before the mod links all the socials, you know, like YouTube and Discord and where the tutorials are, and Facebook and all that stuff goes there. And that's not mods. So what I want to do, I'm going to add to that list of the socials, is Recon Lobster's website. And he's renewed it and he's refreshing it. And that's another great place you can go if you want a link to go find ATS Expansion or the cargo add-on from Pups, or a beta version of the map if it's out and available. Or sorry, not the map, of ATS Expansion. And then there's galleries too. If you go down, you can see various galleries of all the different, you know, you can put photos in, or you can, if you got really good photos, we'll find them on our Discords and put them in there. So there's a photo section, and it's in categories like cow hauling and I guess lowboy. It's a whole bunch of categories. One's even called awesome photos. And there's a section there for my skin photos too, that I'm supposed to put in photos of my skins. And I haven't been very good at getting them in there for Recon, so I gotta step that program up a little bit. But anyway, so I'm gonna redo it. Down at the bottom of the video in the description, and it should say like socials or something like that, and then below that will be the mod links. Uh-oh. I don't know, I did that. I split it right through going down a gear, and I was on pace to do it on a full gear, and I decided to do a gear and a half. Crazy. Mind works in mysterious ways. Nine miles to go. Now we're going to turn left into the place, or the flat intersection, looks like it. Or is it a right turn? Uh-oh. Darn it. Yeah, they gotta stay over here. Yeah, it looks like there's green arrows up there saying stay left. The ones on the GPS.
After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
so we're not going to turn in here. Shoot. Oh, man, I almost hit that guy. We're going to go in here. What's that say? Something about soda.
After 50 yards, turn
Just
right.
makes... See, there's
Right.
our flag up there. We're going to have to back up to the door just around the corner here. Pretty sure. So we would have been in trouble coming in the other way. But imagine these guys who do these deliveries to grocery stores. And it's got to be a little bit out there. Oh, let's play it safe. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, so we would have had to go into the back and turn around anyway, so get ourselves a little room here. I'd like to get it turned and not have to worry about running into that flagpole. So we get a start on it here and do it right. No, I too late on it. Didn't do it right. So we're going to use the curb here. Oh, should have our four ways on. Boy, that flagpole. Yeah, we're too close to it. It's a challenging one. I'll try and get the trailer tucked in here a little more. You just missed that sign there. That would help us a bit. But yeah, these are kind of fun deliveries to do because, boy, you know, when's the last time you did this in the game? If ever, we'll take it. What if we can get down off of that concrete thing, give our tire a break? There we go. $4:30 in the evening. Yeah, once again, I started this trip a little later in the day just to get a look at some different light. That's cool. Ish. Yeah, this side, yeah, you can see on that hood photo there in the background. It's all this stuff keeps going in the way. Anyway, it looks like the front to back isn't sorted out. Because that's the one thing when you put a stripe across the hood, then both sides have to be exactly the same, front to back, to be able to catch it. So, okay. Anyway, good times. It's going to happen, folks. We're going to get some of these skins updated. Just got to see all the caps. I haven't even looked at what the 10 caps are. I've looked at each template as an individual thing, resized it, and that's about it. I haven't gone into any detail. So as soon as I get this skin finished, then I'm going to use this and the guideline stripes. I'm making the guideline patterns for the deck plate and for the fenders and bumpers and everything, air cleaners. Reconsolidate it against this skin, make sure everything makes sense, and then I'm going to start. I'll actually finish the skin, but then I'm going to have to do a bunch more and just see how that goes and how many I can put into a mod. You know, it'd probably be like, it'd be nice if it could be 10, but it's probably going to be 5. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Still working on it. And I got my teeth into that bone. I'm not going to let go until we get some result here. So as always, take care. We'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.